Polymatica has been designed to support real-time data discovery and integrated data science tools on your desktop at massive scale. Polymatica can interrogate hundreds of millions of rows of data through a point-and-click solution, and even has built-in data science tools that let you use data science techniques and algorithms without needing to be a data scientist or to write code. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the charts and visualizations built into the Polymatica web interface. I'm going to open a retail dataset that contains customer transactions from a grocery store. I want to analyze customer spend over time, so I'll start by dragging the month dimension onto my data grid, and then I'll select the spend fact and press the charts button to get a visualization. Right away, I see a line graph showing how customer spend has changed over time. I can select as many measures as I want on my grid, and all of these measures will be plotted on the chart at the same time. So in this case, I've highlighted quantity and spend, so I'm seeing number of items bought and the value that was spent. I can change the type of chart at the top of the window, and the types available to me change as I build my view. As I get more dimensions and facts involved, the complexity of the data opens up more charts to me. I'm going to switch to a bar chart for now so I can see the same data on a bar chart. Now I'm actually interested in how spend changes over time by customer age group. Now my customers have already been profiled and tagged with an age range in the life stage dimension. I'm going to drag this onto the grid, and my window updates, and my chart will update immediately to show me a breakdown of spending, overall spending by customer age group. Now I can expand each age group to see the spend within there broken down by month, but that doesn't affect my bar chart as that's based on the first dimension in my grid, which is age group. If I want to see the monthly breakdown, I can just drag the month dimension up to the top of the grid. So I now see customer age groups down the left of the table and month names along the top. And if I select the age groups I'm interested in, you'll see my chart will update to show me a breakdown of those age groups by month. Now it'd be better to view this probably on a line graph. So I'll switch back, and here the chart updates. I can see one line for each age group that I've selected. Now I can choose a number of different visualizations to see this. So maybe I want to view it on a radar, or perhaps I want to see a chords diagram, see the flow between customer age groups and months. Or I can switch to maybe an area chart. There's any number of different charts I can choose. Another interesting way to view this data will be on a pools chart. If I drag the month dimension to the right of customer life stage again, I can now choose a pools chart. Now pools chart shows me one colored area, one pool for each of the series, each of the age groups I've selected, and each of the dots within the pool is representing 1 month. Now I can use the legend to focus in on a particular age range, if I wanted to focus maybe on just older families, or I can use the legend to turn off certain groups if I want to remove something from view to focus in on a particular area. Now if I select a third dimension, in this case cost, then the third dimension is used to control the size of the dots within the pool, so I can get an idea of relative values. And now that I've got 3 facts selected, I can use them as an X, Y and Z axes, and I can view my chart as a 3D pool. So I can get an idea of how things would look on a 3D chart. So one final thing, if you have folks already familiar with tools like Tableau or Power BI, Polymatica integrates with those visualization tools, so you can use Polymatica to explore data and discover insights, and then use whatever tool you prefer to visualize the results. This has been a very brief look at some of the chart types available in Polymatica, offering you a huge number of ways to visualize your data.